Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Howard inside. Embiid covers. Shoots a fadeaway. The shot by Howard, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Outside Simmons. Redick outside. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 4. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Embiid's got 10.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Lee. No points so far. Here's Alston. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. Redick, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lewis can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 10. And he's going for the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
Two teammates in total sync. Butler getting good position and not taking any chances on the finish.
Pass to Turkoglu. Howard inside. Embiid's there. Now here is Howard. Embiid covers. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Right side Simmons. 13 feet out. Again, the Sixers score.
Great sign for this team. When Simmons is making shots outside the key, he pretty much is unstoppable.
Pass to Lee. Here's Lewis. Now here is Howard. Embiid covers. The shot by Howard, no good. The 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter.
Rashard Lewis, third personal foul, first team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Orlando trails by 13. Pass to Lewis. Here's Turkoglu. From downtown. Tries again to the right side. Howard with a screen on Simmons. Alston with a bucket. Alston's got 6 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Simmons. 24 points for him. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Orlando shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Lee misses. Philadelphia leading by 10. Redick passes to Harris. Outside Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And here's Redick for three. Philadelphia with another miss.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Yeah, an intuitive defender. Embiid times that steal beautifully.
Pass to Lewis. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's Lee. There's a screen. Over to the wing. Howard, the pass to Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lee. Here's Howard. No good there. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. From 13. Here's Butler. Goes back up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
It is great to have a player like Butler who forces defenders into such tough positions.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. First free throw is good.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
Burks, he's checked in for the Sixers. Butler hits them both. Orlando trails by 16. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Howard, the screen. Here's Lee. The offensive rebound. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. one misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Orlando making a switch here.
Orlando, number 20, Michael Petrus.
Simmons finds Burks. Butler with the ball. Shot on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Howard with a screen on Simmons. Orlando again missing. The Sixers lead by 17. Embiid high post. He's against Howard. Embiid can't hit. Well, Orlando's shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Here's Nelson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Turkoglu. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. And Turkoglu gets it to go. Turkoglu's got 8. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Screen by Embiid. To the paint. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got assist number 5 here tonight.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Nelson. Howard with a screen on Simmons. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Harris outside. Rebounded by Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Covington's checked in for Orlando. Redick comes in for Lee. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Scott's checked in. Screen by Embiid. And they double up Simmons. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. But he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
To the wing, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Covington. Here's Petrus. Butler covering. Here's Petrus. And here's Redick for 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
The form, the mechanics, everything about Redick's jump shot is poetry in motion.
Substitution on the court.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Outside Burks. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Back to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Nelson. Give him 8 points now. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. That one doesn't drop. The 76ers shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Butler. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
46 seconds left in the third. Here's Gortat. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now here's Butler. Give him 20. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
That's just a solid play. One of Butler's favorites.
Down low. Here's Turkoglu. Rebound by Philadelphia.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Nelson. Over McConnell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Ben Simmons, also J.J. Redick out there, and it's Marjanovic in at center, filling out the middle. Pure from three-point range.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Redick. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nelson. Nelson's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Petrus. Here's Nelson. Marked by Redick. Here's Nelson. Rebound by Philadelphia. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Alston. Off target from outside. Philadelphia leading by 20. Over to the left wing. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has got 28 points for the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Nelson passes to Alston. He shoots it. Jump shot is good that time. And he's got 28 now. Here's Simmons. He's nearing a 30-point game here.
Yeah, B.A., he's been decisive and aggressive.
Inside, here's Marjanovic. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, the playmaking skills of Simmons are elite. The pass-first attitude he brings is what helps tie the team together.
Pass to Alston. Gets a very good look and converts. Alston's got 12 points here in the second half.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Marjanovic. That one goes in. Marjanovic got 6 here in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Alston. That one no good. Philadelphia leading by 22. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Orlando with the rebound. Gortat's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the teardrop. Turkoglu's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Simmons. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Simmons. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Boban Marjanovic. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Orlando making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Good on the second one. The Magic have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Nelson. Pass to Alston. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now. Harris passes to Marjanovic. Now here's Harris. Beyond the arc. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got assist number 8 here already in the game. And Orlando shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Gortat. Lee on the wing. Pass to Alston. Clock at 6. There's the screen. The 3. Drains the triple. Alston's got 33 points.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Back to Simmons. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul. Second team.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Jimmy Butler comes in for Burks.
Ben Simmons. Shooting 1.
And one thing special about Simmons is his ability to defend multiple positions. You can put him on anyone, and he'll give him a hard time.
Here's Nelson. Here's Alston. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harris has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Simmons. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer, no good. The Magic have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Howard. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Lee. Here's Nelson. Lewis passes to Howard. Shoots over Embiid. The shot by Howard, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside Butler. Redick passes to Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third
He
team
can be
foul.
such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And Embiid drops them both. The Magic have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Lee. Pass to Lewis. And here's Howard. Embiid covers. The fadeaway. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The 76ers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. And they pick up 2. Simmons has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Pass to Howard. Here's Turkoglu, defended by Burks. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Here's Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Simmons. Korkmaz is checked in for Burks. And both free throws good for Simmons. Orlando shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Turkoglu. Can they get it? Joel Embiid with the board. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Out to the right wing. Embiid against Howard. Oh, rejected by Howard. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lewis can't get it to go. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Outside Simmons. To the paint. Pass to Korkmaz. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Embiid. Here's Scott. Launches a 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 9 assists now tonight. Scott's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Here's Lewis. There's the triple. Joel Embiid with the board.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
McConnell passes to Korkmaz. Lets it go from the wing. Howard grabs the miss. Howard inside to win the cold spell. And it's Howard finishing it off.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The 76ers making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Howard. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Now Simmons. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Dwight Howard picks one up.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
Embiid. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Lee. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Outside Burks.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for the 76ers, Alec Burks. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. He's perfect from the line this time. Orlando shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Lee. From outside the arc. Turkoglu's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over Howard. And he drains the turnaround J. Embiid's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Howard with a screen on McConnell. Here's Alston. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers shooting 56% today. Outside Burks. Screen by Embiid. Launches it. Burks no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And for a series that went all the way, you have to appreciate their ability to close it out in advance.
In Game 7, you need guys who are going to be clutch, who are going to rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles. They did everything they had to do.
And what a huge performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Orlando with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Alston, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Alston's got 35. There's 38 seconds left in the game. McConnell passes to Embiid. Back to McConnell. The steal. Here's Alston. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And here's McConnell. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round one. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup and manned up. And at the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Ben Simmons.
the phone.
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown and heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now, but keepsake to keepsake. It's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes get